Welcome back, guys. So today we're going to be replacing the fuel filter on this N70 Hilux. Let's get into it. Okay, so this is your factory fuel filter here. This is a secondary aftermarket one. So we're just going to remove the whole filter housing. I have put a drain tray underneath the car because we'll spill a little bit of fuel, but we'll start by removing these fuel lines. Just grab a pair of pliers and get that clamp off. Now this one just goes to the aftermarket one. Just take this whole hose off with it. Now there's a couple little sensors here. This one's a restriction one. So you just push down on the clip and move it off. And then this whole filter housing, just wriggle it, it'll lift up and then just go forward a little bit. So as you lift it up, there's another sensor on the bottom. Just unclip that. And the sensor on the bottom is your water separator. Tell you if you got water in your fuel filter or not. And here you got your filter off. I just put a couple of white lines on the back of it. So you can tell this top cap will go on multiple ways. So you just unscrew this sort of locking ring here. And then just wriggle your filter apart. Just have a look in the bottom of the filter too. Make sure there's no grime or anything. This one's actually in all right condition. It's only done 5,000 kilometres. So the number for the new filter is R2619P. Okay, so you get your bottom housing and your new filter should come with one, but there's an O-ring on the top lip of it. Just remove that. The new one. You get your new filter. There's two seals. There's one on the outside and one on the top. So that filter will just push in. Just make sure you get it all the way into the top housing because it'll make it easier to get the bottom cover on. Make sure it's nice and square. Get our line there. There are little tabs and grooves on these filter housings, so they'll only go in certain places. So that's it, lined up nice and square. Just get your locking ring, screw that on. And that's it, it actually stops when it's tight enough, but that's our mark there. So all them marks are lined up. I'm just going to put this aside for now. Okay, so while the other filter's out of the way, I'm going to change this aftermarket one. It's sort of the same, it has the same sort of locking ring around the top. So we're just going to undo that and then the filter will come out. Just wriggle that filter down. It'll come off like so. And to get these ones apart, there is another ring on the bottom with the glass bowl. Just unscrew that. There's also a seal on the bottom of that. And this ring will just slide off. To drain the water on these, you just unscrew the fitting on the bottom. That's your water trap. So just drain that out. That a bit of a wipe, it's pretty clean inside. There's a seal on the bottom there, so remove that one. The new filter comes like that, so we're just going to fit the glass bowl to the bottom. So first thing you want to do is put this locking ring on. Slide that on first. Yeah, there's a seal that goes in the bottom of the glass bowl. And that just screws onto the bottom of the filter. Screw that on till it's firm. New drain plug and seal. Screw that on the bottom. These do have tabs in them as well, so you just rotate them around until they go in and up. And then get your locking ring on. Make sure that goes up nice and square. The filter numbers will vary for them, so if you've got an aftermarket one, find the number for it and put the right one on. Okay, now we're going to reinstall the factory filter. It's easy to clip this sensor in first. Sure you hear it click in. Sit nice and square into the holder. And just pushes down. Sensor on the top. Clips in also. Reconnect your fuel lines. The clamp on, and then on the top of this filter is the primer. So you just got to push that till you feel it go firm. Which will take a little bit because we're priming up 2 filters. Once that's nice and firm, you can start the car up. Alright guys, we're just going to start it up. I like to run it for a bit, circulate that fuel. Now that we've had it running, just go over and check, make sure the filter or the hoses aren't leaking at all. Looks good. If you start it up and it conks out, you probably haven't primed it up properly, so just prime it up again, start it up again. Okay guys, that's how you replace the fuel filter in the N70 Hilux. I'm just going to give it a degrease, take it outside, wash any excess fuel off. So thanks for watching. I hope you learnt something. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.